If you've received a letter or other communication from your licensing board or agency about a complaint that's been filed against you, you may have questions about the procedures and other aspects. Most boards and agencies have two general types of stages: informal and formal. In the informal stage, there are typically several types of different procedures. Most agencies send a copy of the complaint and ask you for a written response. Other agencies or boards prefer to gather their information by interviewing you and other potential witnesses. After they receive your response or the information through the interviews, the agency may schedule an informal interview or conference to discuss the matter with you further, including any concerns they still have about the situation. In the formal stage, the licensing agency or board typically issues a notice of hearing or a formal complaint. In a formal hearing, it is similar to a civil matter, and typically you will present evidence and witnesses and make arguments and objections. It's difficult for professionals to represent themselves in a formal hearing process. You also may be wondering whether you need to hire an attorney or law firm to represent you in what is typically a very stressful and unusual situation. I'm Doug Brocker, and our firm concentrates its practice in representing professionals like you before various licensing boards and agencies. We generally have a good working relationship with the counsel and staff for licensing boards and agencies, and if the matter is not dismissed, often can reach an acceptable resolution short of a formal hearing. If you've received a letter about a complaint from your licensing board or agency, I encourage you to consult with an attorney with experience in handling those matters and to do so at the earliest possible stage. There are a couple of reasons to do so. First, the most cost-effective way to protect your investment is to get representation at the earliest stages, which is generally the least expensive. Second, it's generally the best opportunity we have to help you achieve a favorable or acceptable outcome. Each agency has its own unique procedures, and we have detailed information about those under the Disciplinary Process tab on our website. I encourage you to look at that for additional information. We also have information on the website about whether you need to hire an attorney and how to go about choosing one. If you'd prefer to set up an individual consultation with a lawyer at our firm, you can either submit an inquiry through the website contact page or call the main number and ask for our firm administrator. Generally, we can conduct the initial consultation either by phone or in person, depending on your preference.